third down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Pickett. That is caught by Callaway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the bet.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stand for time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's, dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiled little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't buy or believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned a mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, the top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I with a crowd, the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized.
Tonight, from Acrisure Stadium in
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you poll folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong, and a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
Right to the air is Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens, because if he starts...
Touchdown! Tyler Boyd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd, taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow, and he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Burrow on play action. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 43 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.